Okay, I'm going to compare two taxis. I've got the Higer brand new taxi on the left hand side, imported by Go Metro, Mixed Telematics, Stellenbosch University, ACDC and HSW, 2023 year model, 15-seater. On the right hand side is the Toyota that we retrofitted, and this is a 2009 year model, retrofitted with the help of RAM equipment, funding by the DMRE and SANEDI. We're going to start by looking at the cabin inside. Just note this retrofit used to be a wheelchair accessible vehicle, so it has fewer seats, which is why we put the battery in the back. It's slightly haggard and old. This is the new one. You can see the cabin nice and fresh, safe seat belts and everything. This is the motor. You can see we've used a 90 kilowatt motor, 200 newton meters, directly into a diff. On the Higer, this is a 90 kilowatt and 300 newton meter motor sat at the back. This is the retrofit, just looking at the high voltage and the low voltage system. On the right hand side there's the low voltage battery, and then inside here you've got a pump to drive the brake booster and a pump to drive the hydraulics for the steering. Moving over to the Higer. In the Higer system you can see a bit neater because it's made in a factory. High voltage system, low voltage system, and then also the two pumps, the one pump for the brake booster and the one pump for the power steering. It's inside there. You can also see the isolator switch on the left. Let's close this up. Let's look at the battery. So this is the 54 kilowatt hour battery for the retrofit. We put it there just because we had the space. It should have been at the bottom, but we had the space in the back, so we just put it there. LFP battery, and this is the charging port. We use the old fuel gap to do charging with. This is for the Higer. The charger sits on the driver's side, on the right hand side here in South Africa. And if you look at the battery, it's mounted underneath the vehicle, 70 kilowatt hour battery. And this is a bit heavier than we have for the other vehicle. The total weight for the Higer is 4 tons. It's about 20 kilograms less, and for the retrofit it's 3.1 tons. Looking at the cockpit, you can see there's the isolator for the retrofit. And if you turn that on, then the system has power. Turning the ignition to on activates the 12 volt system. And then we wait a few seconds for the cluster to power up, to turn on. You can see the RAM equipment logo shown there. And then we're ready to drive. You can either drive forward or backwards or put it in neutral. And there you go. For the Higer, you'll see it. We have the same isolator switch. So just turning it on here, it's just 90 degrees turned. There we go. And turning the key, and what you'll see happening is, sorry for all the shaking, you'll see the clusters turning on, and now it takes a few seconds for the display to come on. We just wait for that to stabilize a bit, and then we turn the key all the way to the start position. You'll see the ready go green when I do this, and now the ready is green. And then we have control, reverse, neutral, and drive as before, and then we can drive. So that's a comparison between the two. I hope you find that useful.